It's convenient the first game is the Packers, right? Oh, this game.
Very short kick, take it right at the 20.
Topic of the day, man. I don't see Waller getting traded, bro. Smoke and mirrors.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Buying time to his left. Oh, Adams, what a grab. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Of course, we think of Aaron Rodgers as a pocket passer, but you and I both know this guy's a pure athlete. He can get outside and make plays with his legs as well.
I showed it right there, outside of the pocket and on the money. On first down, Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Throwing is Rodgers. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Touchdown, Packers!
Now let me set up fast enough. I'll make some adjustments.
There to make the grab. And the Packers are on the board first here in Vegas. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Probably go nickel. Get a little bit more speed.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
He's not getting traded, bro. That is like definition of smoke and mirrors. It's like Derek Carr even said, not a chance on his Twitter. You know, he's verified, so closer source to what's going on in the front office than some Packers beat writer trying to get followers, you know.
At their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr.
No, why do you do the dive animation? Let's see what he's doing now.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass.
You know.
What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position.
Why they keep giving me the dive animation? You need to come back to it.
Or an overthrow by the quarterback, you have a much better opportunity.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right.
He's running too many crossers, so I'm going to have to go drop.
He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Dillon. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
All right, now it's time for me to do the comeback.
By Crosby, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
We get ball at halftime, so.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
From the 22, Carr. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll run on first down. Richards. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that one.
Good shit.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. From the gun, it's Carr. On this one, incomplete.
A little bit more time.
And it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd and 10, Carr.
Oh, man.
It's going to be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs.
I got a lot better, guys.
Only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
This is the bad throws. Might have to use Mariota.
Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now it's Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard.
Really?
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers to throw. Forced out to his left. He hits
maybe guys don't want to play under.
Have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a first down.
And stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Yannick Ngakoue. Just as hard to say his name as he is to block. He's there in on the stop that time. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Bro, you gotta jump that. Oh my God, that's so trash.
Goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Oh boy, boy, boy. Ratings, ratings, ratings.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon.
Push him forward.
Just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Given 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to run with Dillon.
Don't push him in.
Gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon with his
One thing I hope they get rid of next year is the push ins.
The Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Make contact in the backfield with multiple people. You need to be wrapping them up. He shouldn't be going forward.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Yeah, he's just doing little dink and dunks. I mean, I can adjust. It's just I get ball at halftime, so I definitely need to score. You know, he's doing a blitz, so.
2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
He's getting that 3-man shed.
Manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement.
We'll have to come out in different formations.
Receiver down, that allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Probably had to block a running back, just cancel out the play actions.
Last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Carr.
Moreau! Let's go! Let's go!
He takes it all the way down to the 3. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Throw. And Waller taking it in over the middle. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Oh,
so that means they're down to 1 remaining.
They're going to play this smart.
Toward halftime.
Take that last one from you, homie. Appreciate them.
Take a knee. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
All I got to do is just keep the ball in play. He ain't going for no one play, so.
Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will find the end.
About damn time to fucking fall forward. Shit helps me usually. They Screw me. Good shit.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And that is set up pretty nicely here.
You might get 3. You might. Probably switch up what I'm doing.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead, should they so choose.
Oh, no way. No way. I was on that.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Flush to his right. On the run.
Oh, I was there!
Right side. This is caught.
Yo, this game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Good shit.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach there, guys, all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away, not intercepted.
Rodgers
Oh, fuck, I gave it up.
Dancing to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Over the dive look that time on defense.
So yeah, I'll give her a 3.
Defensive backs blanketed everyone, took away all the
We get ball backs. We make a game of this. He's struggling against that cloud. And stopping little crossers. And those corners.
We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back.
So yeah, I make adjustments.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's see what he likes on defense. I can make adjustments. I can play any offense I want.
For Las Vegas, about set to begin the drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Carr.
Why did he pump fake?
This will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly
Broken
got
logic
to him
in the
there.
game.
It would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force.
You got Jair, got over that corner, got that inside ability, so I could just hit him on the outside instead of anything going in. That's not a fumble. Broken game. It's an incomplete pass, whatever.
Green Bay touchdown. Extra point try now for Crosby. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
Still in my strong, close turbo blitzes. I can offset that. I know what he's doing.
He'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before...
We'll stay in that dollar. We're just going to audible down with our 2 tight end sets.
3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Now Mariota steps away to his left.
Renfro, baby.
10.
Let's go.
Will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Renfro, 47 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
Oh, we got to look for Renfro, man. Renfro to go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. But Jones with a nice burst there on 1st down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a play fake. Rodgers sliding out of the pocket.
How'd you give up?
That's complete right side to Lazard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great
Well, they need to start calling blocking the backs.
Really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And all the way down to the 12. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. As they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is Jones.
You say Crosby.
We'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On third down, here's Jones.
Don't push him forward.
Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Hopefully next year we don't have the fall fours. They talk about
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
real physicality, you know, like
Now after the touchdown,
they remove that aspect of the game. That would be so big. They happen too frequently.
It's going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Not gonna block.
And now the ball's out.
And that's not a... Bro, this game is so broken. Like, why are you not gonna block, bro?
Yes, they are, but they're back
Yeah.
at their own 2-yard line.
When you're over there, you need a double team. You know, don't let them run past you.
Lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. The Raiders on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Go shit, Renfro.
Catch right side.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give
Throw it.
The Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Was it Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground? Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Throwing on second and long. Carr. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And able to complete it to Moreau. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
It's the warm-up game, fellas.
Their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Carr now to throw.
He didn't cut. Renfro, let's go! Love that little man. You're not going to cover him. He's going to get you.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
I ain't going to win, but damn sure make a game of it, right?
Here's Mariota. Eluding the pressure right.
Mariota! Let's go! Let's go! You make a game of it at least. Oh, I put Mariota in. He got a better break sack than Carr does, so he want to sit there and try to turbo blitz me. I got a chance at doing that. I ain't gonna worry about it. Like I said, I know I done lost the game, but they make game of it, right?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock.
So my shed doesn't get through.
Rodgers throw taken in by Adams. his way forward.
Whatever.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Rodgers looking to throw.
Bro.
He goes right back to Adams. That's complete.
This shit's so fake.
Davante Adams.
They didn't get rid of abilities.
8 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead now.
Any other quarterback, you try to do that shit, it's going to be a throw out, a sack, or force bad pass, or strip sack fumble. And you just take the abilities and just throw that shit away and start over. It's just so unrealistic. So the game not gonna let me win anyway. I didn't call that, but they could have did me some justice a little bit.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
Look, we just giving him.
Victory, not a chance now.
Yeah, see, I can't do that.
You'll see how they actually go about doing it because
Boys just don't want to block. You're getting sheds.
the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Carr. Buying time to his left.
See, that's bullshit, man.
Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left.
That incompletion is not a surprise.
You put aggressive blocking on and they still start shedding.
Evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
Whee!
Desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside.
We're not gonna win, but we're gonna make a game of it.
Takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. It's a big play there for Vegas. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Carr to throw again.
Oh, good user. Good fucking user. Skill over ability, baby. Look at that catch. Look at that catch. No ability.
And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
One last shot now for Mario.
Oh, yeah, we got the flag.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to take
Whatever. It should have been fucking roughing the passer, but whatnot. Whatever, right?
So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession.
It's a possession catch.
On the INT.
User possession catch.
And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't.
I get it every now and then. Probably
Even before they put the
roughly
toe to the
10%.
leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Rodgers throwing here.
See, I don't get those pressure throws. Like, that's the stuff that they gotta fix. Like, you shouldn't just give the pressure throws to the non-ability quarterbacks. Like, if I'm in your face, man, you shouldn't be throwing dots like that. Whatever, right?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
Sucks, but it is what it is. I tried. Close, but no cigar. Just bad start. It's Like, these folks really just want you to sit here and bleed clock, man. I can't play like that, bro. I want to have fun. I'm not going to sit here. I mean, I could, but y'all wouldn't watch my games if that's all I did, right? Y'all be like, he know better than the rest of them, man. We ain't gonna sit there and watch me run the ball the whole fucking game. Like, that shit's boring. I mean, you could. I've already proved you can go undefeated doing it, but like, what do you gain out of it? You know, next year they might fix it to where the run isn't as overpowered. And then what you gonna do? And they actually fix there's a couple of things that are still technically not right. Like, sometimes the auto flip doesn't correctly auto flip. So if you pick the wrong formation, you know, you might have to flip it again even if you have auto flip on. So there's just this small stuff like that they could fix. I know, right? Play paid like $100-something a year. They're like, hey, I'm just gonna call halfback dive or zone weak the whole game. I mean, it's okay. Like, I get it. This late in the year, I don't even worry about my record anymore because the PSN blue screen shit, it kind of just dethrottled me from even trying anymore for real. So I just play to have fun, try to find some new stuff that works. A little month break kind of lapsed me out of some of the stuff that I was running, so I just got to get back into what I know what works. Like this formation.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while.
There we go.
I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Got another runner, fellas.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield and get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way down.
Look at that run against.
Which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend.
You know what?
Now a first down carry by Jones.
I'm running base versus close formation tonight.
Now he'll throw with Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. On 1st down, it's Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right.
Let's see if he got balls to run no huddle again. That's what I thought.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Definitely, if people run no huddle, man, I'm coming with the wood, bro. We laying them hit sticks. We trying to fatigue somebody.
Now Brady.
I should take a safety.
In for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end
ball
zone
at halftime, so
5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's get it.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st
Remember what I was trying to teach before I went off for my little break, my little holiday or whatever. See them in the 7-tech, 6-tech position, you get out of that right there, right? Usually with auto flips, you have to do your motions to kind of compensate.
Throwing to start the drive.
Going to give you better pocket. On Carr, you got to throw better passes, man. You got to throw better passes. Hopefully he gets an ability next year, maybe not. Because it would be nice at being able to throw dots as they should be. Same thing last guy was doing. You got 3 down linemen. That's why we make sure. Well, we got Waller as a receiver, man. Because it allows me to check down when they play the wrong formations. You have to get out of it.
37 on 1st and 10. Richard. And this will be stopped at the 44.
See if we can get him out of it.
Yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Carr.
Damn, he didn't playmaker up.
Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds.
He playmakered up. That's a touchdown.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation.
See if he gets smart and gets out of that defense. If not, we're just going to keep doing it.
A little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Remember what I said about the 6s and 7s?
From midfield, here's Carr.
Definitely take that.
Open man is Edwards. He's got it.
He's gonna break his ankles.
But not before he takes it inside the 40.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers
Still
or
stuck
maybe
with
by
the 6s and 7s.
defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
They'll run on first down. Richard, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Carr to throw.
Good user.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise...
Oh, come on, bro. Richie, you got to lock him up, man. Take his arms.
Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Good user. Good fucking user. Let's go.
Touchdown Raiders.
Do not leave him one-on-one. I will take that in man coverage all day.
10 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
And that
Gotta come back to it, fellas.
Exactly what
Come back to it. Make these little unknown receivers somebody.
They can impose their will on the other team.
I ain't lost it. Still got the magic in the fingers.
Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. Now it's the backup, Mariota.
Good user.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
First game was just a warm-up. Now we're getting in the zone.
Ready to kick it away is Carlson. From just inside the 20,
You're going to get hit. Ain't no freebies. take them hit sticks all day. I remember which one I ran.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do.
Thank you.
That's in the double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick on one.
Thank you.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Run that 4-3 under versus those split close formations.
Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come.
As soon as you see that screen develop, you just sit on it. If he doesn't take it, he's going to get sacked.
And then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And this is going to be caught. It's good.
2 possession game.
Extends their lead by
That
2
fast.
more.
And I get ball at half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Very short kick taken right at the 20.
Don't get hit. Contact will be made.
25.
Contact will be made, sir. You gonna stay in it? Okay.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not able to
Good hit.
enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary.
Where you going?
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. The sack recorded, it's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Another try after the first.
Where you going?
Under pressure, they got him again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down.
Get out of that split close, bro.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my
You gonna stay in there? Okay.
to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in the way.
14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down. Brady to throw for it on fourth down.
We don't need a blitz now.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Get out of the blitz because he's thinking we blitzing.
Decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Carr now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson.
That's how you get out of bounds without getting hit.
Before crossing over out of bounds.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On first down, Carr.
Damn, I missed that window.
Flush to his right. And they'll have it in
Carr with the wheels. Cruise control.
They're throwing it on first down, but no one was open, so he gets flushed out of the pocket, runs towards the sidelines, gets out of bounds with a good gain and a first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On first and 10, here's Carr.
I forced it. He was there. I just threw the wrong pass. I should have highballed it. That was my fault.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown.
Should have highballed it. He shouldn't even had to come back for it. That was my fault.
No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal, getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that
We
drive?
good, fellas. We is good.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it. Not necessarily necessarily to not get the first down.
Bubble screen.
To have the defense have to hold
He
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be
Good D.
aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Evans has got
Mullins, keep him in.
and he'll be taken down at the 26.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
On the screen, Bernard.
On that screen.
Not much there, only a yard. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Yes, sir.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Brady.
Just keep him in bounds. They can use a timeout.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
One stop, man. One stop. Right here.
Because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Now Brady.
Don't push him in.
Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead is down to 2.
What do I do here?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signal for
like 2
and
plays.
taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
No, come on, man.
Complete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The final shot here before half for Carr.
I underthrew it, bro. Good catch, but damn. Carr, you can't be underthrowing that shit. Damn.
So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role
That's
in
wild.
this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first
Did we get him?
half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
That's into a crowd.
Probably should have swapped Waller with, what's his name, with the receiver.
And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
It's there.
Not the way you envisioned.
Probably go like 3 receivers.
Third quarter, one play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play
Typical regs, though. They don't like when you get separation, so it is what it is.
Not just the one that they operate off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Whatever. That's some bogus. And I'm fighting against the DDA.
Jones, 27 yards. And the Bucs are going to retain
Gonna help him for a little bit, and then it's gonna let us bounce back.
Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead
One thing that
is
holds
up to
true, Madden does not like when you get separation. Bullshit starts happening.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Let's see.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Yeah, no.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Yep.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Got to deal with this for the third quarter, I guess. Probably should have just ran a curl instead of.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady gives it off to Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They fake the handoff. Now Brady.
Not gonna.
Here's Jones.
Bro, why would you do that to my hit stick, bro? That man was about to get clobbered.
Inside the 10.
Fuck.
And mark him at the 5.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
On the ground with Vaughn.
Yeah.
There he does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Leave.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Fournette will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down by about a yard. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
That is not a touchdown! The ball hit the fuck. Oh my God, bro, this game.
The Bucs are going to add on to their lead. This defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running
ball down, look. That's crazy. Whatever.
Throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies,
They gotta chill with these little fall forwards and reaches, bro. Like, when I'm in the backfield, they gotta chill with that. That's ridiculous. Like, these motherfuckers are Mr. Fantastic on the Fantastic Four. Just reaching when they're down and shit. Like, come on, man.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
that's a good way of putting it.
He's good.
So I should have got that last play.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 74 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get great matchup and make plays like that.
And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Very
Running out of bounds, bro.
Right at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. Offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Call timeout here. Let the 4th quarter be a timeout, and then we still got the 2-minute warning, so we're good. We just stop this clock bleeding bullshit and make them play football. It's like everybody wants to be.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Who's the man?
Out to Miller. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, 64 yards. And the Bucs get another third-quarter touchdown.
I'll figure out who the man was there. Safety.
That's a pretty quick response to that last
RPO bugs.
It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point put through by
it's fine. I can score fast. We can make it a three-point game. It's fine. Still got the 2-minute warning. Still got 2 timeouts.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And got his man complete. Touchdown Raiders. Deshaun Jackson, 74 yards. And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Mariota will look to throw. And he will get into the end zone.
3-point game.
So 2-point conversion is successful, and the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense. But yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Now on 2nd and 13, Brady.
Good hit.
Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Good D.
It's broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
No, they're gonna screw me. EA's gonna find a way to screw me here. I just feel it.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here's Brady.
Go! Yes, sir!
And the Raiders pick it up.
Yes, sir!
Not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 9-yard touchdown.
It's a 3-point game. Go ahead and just take the extra point. Make it a 4-point game.
Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for.
So all we got to do is just keep him out the end zone, bro. Going for 2 all them times, bro. It paid off.
And he found it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away.
I'm sorry I be putting y'all through these little gut thriller games, man. I can't help it, man. My team, we don't got abilities. Not a game favors ability teams. And this man will stay in split close.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. From the 27, Brady.
No, that should have been picked!
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. To throw is Brady. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And some room to work. Touchdown.
Yes. I got plenty of time to score, too. More than enough time.
Well, at this stage in the fourth, I thought they might work it down the field a little differently, but they go with the run. Hole opens up, and he's gone.
Were we mind melding there? Because you're thinking differently.
And I'm good. Field goal or touchdown. We good. Say that clock right, y'all.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
and he can't get a throw.
Why is Sue running with Jackson?
What a huge play at this point in the game. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. Ball at the 24 and a
That's
2nd
wild.
and 11. Here's Carr.
No, don't do the jump. Woo, woo. Shit. I did not want the jump animation. No, don't do that.
Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field.
Throwing his car. And this will be caught by Edwards. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Carr's throw complete here to Waller. He takes
good shit.
Across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow, wow. I know it's a never
Take the
say
extra
never
point.
situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here.
I love that versus man coverage, bro. You'll sit there and play man, but it's fine. I hit you with the whip route.
You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
He beat himself trying to eat clock too early.
Take it right at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
Fuck out of here.
Really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They
Good
call
shit.
these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute.
And they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached. Because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away, as we just saw there.
Now Brady. He's going to let it
We on
fly.
that. Good shit, Hobbs.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
Go, Hobbs. Let's go.
Have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed.
Ah, well, hey, where's that energy at where you were bleeding the clock thinking you were going to win, bro? Now you want to quit? Come on, man. Stick around. I ain't going to kneel it.
Yeah, and that's the nature of
There
the
we go.
2-minute drill. The offense trying to go down.
I'm going to put it in the L. You're going to have a chance. I ain't no salty-ass player, bro.
They do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Carr going to look to throw.
I give you a chance.
And look at this. They get the
They got to get better on the pass protection on that play. I think it's there.
And the Bucs are right back in this football game.
They got to fix that pass protection. Like, center shouldn't be giving up on that block.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Don't run crossers, bro.
And he can't get the throw away. He's taken down.
Don't run crossing routes, bro. Like, that's a no-no against me.
Seconds remaining. Second and 21. A lot of ground to cover. Brady to throw.
No, sir. Solly. Oh, miss him, bro. He's going to be on the Jets next year.
First and goal at the 9-yard line. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Carr to throw.
Huh.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds,
hey, I gave you a chance, bro.
just about to put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Can't even be mad. I gave you a chance.
These guys will go for two here. Mariota to throw. It's complete. And make them 4 for 4 now on 2
GG's, bro.
conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
Oh, another heartthrob game for you fellas, man. I gotta stop doing these. Jesus. Like the game doesn't want me to dominate, bro. Like I'll get ahead and then the bullshit, I'll have like 2 or 3 drives of bullshit to help the opponent out, and then it lets me drive back. It's tough playing from behind, bro. Like even if you know you're better than the other person, bro, it's just you can't afford to make a mistake sometimes. So you got to go to your go-to players. But as far as the title goes, man, there's no chance in hell Waller's getting traded, bro. He's too clutch. That man got 5 catches for 200 yards. I got weapons. To be honest, man, I just take whoever's open, bro. Like Edwards gonna get his shine. Sometimes Jackson gonna get his, even though we're not gonna have him next year. We're gonna be using Tryon next year, but he's not as fast. But you know, we'll see. Fucking Debo, Divine Diablo with his little 3 sacks from the Turbo Blitz. I want to run the ball more, but I don't want to be boring with it. You know, like most people that run the ball, they're just boring. Like this man literally tried to chew clock running the ball, and he got Tom Brady, and that costed him. It's like he thought he was gonna win. See, that's why I tried. The number one thing I try to tell you: close games. Don't try to play conservative. Cause I put 30 points on him in the 4th quarter. Big difference, right? He thought he was doing something, got 21 on me, and then 4th quarter, I come back, I put 30 points on the board. You know, you better stop trying to play conservative, boy. Keep your feet on the gas, cause where that play at, man? That kind of took it away. I was pissed about this one, cause there's no way that Crosby's gonna let. You know, I'm 3 yards in the backfield. In real life, Crosby in the backfield, you're not getting 3 yards. Like, let's take the realistic value of what you watch on NFL tape. If Crosby wraps you up in the backfield, you're either gonna go backwards or your ass gonna fall where you getting hit at. That's the reality. On Madden, they let them do all this fall forward shit. You know, so hopefully they fix that up. Let's see, where was the play where he fucked up? I want to see it. He just thought he was doing all kind of shit. It was this play. It ain't even a highlight for it. He got the negative 3-yard run from goal line. Then he tried to do a pass. It got knocked out. It was like a crossing route, flood route concept. And then Farrell did the same thing. He tried the same play. And then I got his ass with Denzel Perryman. I know, right? And it's not just a one-time thing for me. It happens a lot, you know. But it's because I know how the game's gonna play me, man. It's gonna make it close, you know, keep my opponent in the game. This man played too much man coverage. I actually, if I would have waited on it, I had the beater. The only thing is, I need a faster receiver for that route, because if I try to pass lead forward, the corner's going to jump it. So I would have to pass lead behind. I'd have to lab it. You know, I'm not going to make that throw in a game unless I'm confident I know which pass direction I need. But man coverage, that whip route, definitely going to be your go-to, bro. Look at that. Just Oh, we better not trade Waller, bro. Like, that's too valuable. That speed from a tight end is ridiculous. Just striking ridiculous, man. That man just take a little whip route to the house. And then y'all sleep, man. Like, yeah, we made some moves, but we still got players from this past year that are going to be very, very valuable to us, man. We got Nate Hobbs. He going to be all right. You know, Trayvon Mullen's going to be healthy for us. We got Denzel Perryman again, so, you know, that's looking good. I want to kind of get into the other guys that we got that I'm going to be a little excited about. I like KJ, man, but his speed sometimes, like, he can't really leave too many positions. He does have the awareness and stuff, so there, we got a guy in free agency that I'm going to kind of keep my eyes on this year. He's going to be a little dark horse guy. Kaiser White, a guy we got from the, I think it was the Chargers or the Rams. Who was it? Alright, yeah, we got Kaiser White. No, not Kaiser White, it was the other guy. Kaiser went to the Eagles. It was the guy on the Rams, I think. I'm trying to make sure I say this right, you know. I don't want to be wrong. Leonard Floyd. What team was he on? Trying to remember what team this man was on. Broncos, I think. Was it? Micah Kaiser, that's the guy. He'll be solid on the inside for me. Decent speed, decent size. I might use him as a Sam in certain situations if we keep the 3-4. A little worried about the 68 overall because, you know, like, if players aren't rated over a 70, you know, sometimes they tend to act a little stupid, you know, as far as user control goes. They'll kind of bite on stuff if you leave them in man coverage, so you'll have to, like, user adjust your guy to be in his zone and try to mess with him, but I think it'll be alright, you know. He's got a good tackle, decent hit power, decent block shed, so I could definitely use him in the run game. Pair him with Denzel Perryman, that'd be pretty solid. I don't know if he has like any abilities or anything, swim move and high motor, that's alright. So we're gonna have him. Trying to think who else I was kind of looking at. We're going to have that corner from the Ravens. It's like you can't just be like, hey, where's it at? I thought this was alphabetical order. So we're going to have Anthony Avery. So we're going to have a 93 speed corner. Size is a little, you know, but if I'm playing like the Dolphins or something, I could definitely use that, you know. So we'll have us a fast little corner that I can match up. Like if I'm playing the Dolphins, you know you're going to see the Dolphins a lot next year. I'll start him over whoever just so, you know. Change of direction, not very good. But if he's on the outside, it's not really going to matter. Plus I'm dealing with people that do like little whip routes and dink and dunks. Not very good at jumping or tackling. It's not really a strong suit. Decent coverage. Just somebody with some speed, man. Just to get, because what's his name's not gonna have good throw power anyway. I just need someone that can play 40 yards. That's it. Play speed for 40 yards before, he'll be all right. Because the Dolphins don't have anybody with no arm strength for real. Trying to see who else we got. We went and got another guy from the Bengals. So we got a 92 speed corner. So we got a 93 and a 92. Not necessarily good physical guys, but he's got a good change of direction. They can't jump for shit, but I don't need him to jump. I just need him to defend. Decent coverage, because I'm just gonna need 2 corners on the outside that can defend what I'm gonna be facing if I play the Dolphins. Like that'd be the only time I would change them. Other than that, I'd probably keep my starting 2. Mullins and what's his name. But if I play the Dolphins, definitely put your fastest corners on the outside. Don't leave them out there, because you're still gonna be playing runners. Just probably, you play a nickel defense, you could probably put them on the outside or whatever. I'm just trying to see what else. I know we got a safety from the Falcons. Yeah, I'll probably use him as a sub linebacker or something. Not very agile. I hope he brings something to the table. Jump. 70 tackle, 77 hit power. Good zone coverage. Okay, I can deal with that. So I'll probably use him as a sub linebacker instead of using Abrams, because I'm going to need speed at the free safety position. So I could probably use him as my sub linebacker. I'm trying to remember who else we had got. We had got a bunch of defensive tackles that I wasn't really keen on, but you run a 3-4, you're not really going to have a lot of flashy guys playing on the line. Other than that, I think, we got some good players, man. And then don't forget, fellas, don't forget, this is like insult to injury, bro. Like, don't forget we got this guy right here. We're going to have an ability receiver. He's going to be fun. And then these aggressive receivers. Oh, man, that's going to be unfair with me. Y'all know I like to aggressive catch, too. Oh, man. Don't do that, because I like the little short routes. I like to come back with my user. Don't do it to him, man. It's going to be unfair. I'm going to play one game with the Packers, man. If I don't get disconnected. Let's see. I want to play with my offense. I'm not even going to change the depth chart, bro. I'm just going to play with it as is. I don't need no changes. I just want to get used to throwing to Devontae. Yeah, and besides, a lot of y'all wanted to see me play with good teams anyway, right? I'll make sure I got my, at least my offense and defense. There we go. Here we go. We're playing with the Packers. Is this going to be fair, or what y'all think? And I can probably just run the 3-4 under. It's my defense. I'll be okay. 3-4 over, I mean. Yo, he probably enraged me. He'd be like, "Oh, he got the Packers." Y'all seen what I did with the Chiefs? This one for you, Packers gamer. I don't know if you're watching. Looks a little slow, but he'll be all right.
shape as they get it up past the 30.
No, we're not losing him, bro. There's not a chance. Smoke and mirrors, in my opinion. Why would you wait until the draft to make the trade? He's not short.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Douglas.
First carry for
Boy, these boys react fast.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's
Y'all see how fast they shed? Like, bro, like, what the fuck?
Credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
They can't hit, but it's fine. He's there in the right spot.
Before being tackled. Lance with a tap forward with a jet sweep.
Bro, these motherfuckers be shedding.
This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
You can't because they franchise tagged them. It's against the NFL rules. You can't trade a player you franchise tag for a player that's not franchise tagged. If I'm the Raiders, there's no reason to make a trade. There's no reason. You don't need to.
On 2nd and 12, Lance.
Oh!
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel.
Seen it too.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
It's running a lot of field crossers, so I'm doing right by playing spot drop defense. Don't want to play match
A
versus.
couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. Lance
Oh boy, that is unfair!
goes nowhere.
That is unfair, bro. Like,
50 right at midfield.
that requires no skill,
Brings up 4th.
bro. That requires no skill, bro.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here
Oh,
in this
shit.
first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll go for it. Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he is trying to get to the marker.
That's why you do not possession catch. That's why you do not possession catch. I don't know who to go to here. We're gonna try some stuff and see.
Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers forced out to his left.
Yo, Rodgers seems faster than Carr.
Slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On play action, now Rodgers.
Oh, that's unfair. Oh man.
Out of bounds inside.
No, don't say it ain't so.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball, and he could not hang on. Second down coming up. Second and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, bro, this is unfair.
Catch right side.
When you're a player of his stature,
This is not even right, bro.
team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl, without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Oh, this is unfair. He's like automatic. Oh, man, next year. Oh, boy. Looks like he's automatic, bro. He just catches everything.
So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
So I was going to ask you about that. Field strength has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Ah, come on, to throw out a sack. That's fine. Whatever, I'm just trying to have a little fun. Back to defense. That was a little weird throw. But the ball came out late after the throw.
Of the mechanics of throwing the football, you know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Now a play fake, Lance.
Man, that boy bull rushing.
Samuel complete. Oh, what a move.
They fast. They can catch people.
Taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side.
Boy, these boys
It's
fast.
going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2nd and 11. They'll try the
Boy, these boys real fast.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Lance going to throw.
What?
And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
All right, let's not have a doo-doo offense this time. We're doing all right.
Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away.
Nope, don't touch it.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that.
Did y'all see that?
Let's put it in the end zone that it's
The fuck?
supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never.
Ooh, and he got jukes. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Don't tell it. Don't say it ain't so. Don't say it ain't so.
A big play that time on the catch and run.
Man, I'm going to have fun with him next year.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And this one caught
Keep
along
your
the
feet in.
sideline, but they say already out of bounds. the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49.
Like, I can use him.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about
oh my God.
It's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily.
Oh man, it must be nice having a good offensive line, bro. That's just sad.
Make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
To throw again on second down, Rodgers.
Now he's so worried about. He's so worried about goddamn Adams. Now the shit's really starting to open up. Oh boy, imagine next year, bro. Waller, Adams, Renfro. Just imagine. It's like you get a couple of throws to Adams, they start trying to cover Adams, and then it just opens the rest of the fucking recipe up.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Oh, and his separation, bro. Look at that. You know.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And then I'm a pass-heavy dude.
They're going to blitz. Likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any.
This really takes no skill, bro. It's like I can pick any play.
You're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Look at that separation. Oh my God.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right.
Yo, route tech is broken. It's like, what the fuck?
Somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try and run it in with Jones.
It's gonna open up a lot of stuff for Drake and Jacobs.
Aaron Jones taking it in from a yard out.
Boy, if Renfro got abilities, bro, that would just, everyone would be playing with the Raiders next year. I mean, I can't even lie. It's gonna be annoying as fuck defending them because it's like, oh man.
Rodgers will throw for it.
Oh, boom, dot.
That is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun with him next year.
They elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could
I'm not used to throw. Like I've got Waller, but Waller is not Adams on route running. Waller's good at almost short stuff.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be searching to dent the scoreboard for the first time, now down 8-0 as they begin with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Off of play action, and here's Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
What, Jair? I see you.
Good job staying with it defensively, and it'll bring
Way to react.
down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Hauled in left side here by Jennings.
I couldn't miss that.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now
These dudes play good zone. I will say that. Like they don't get out of their position too often.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance going to throw deep for the end zone.
What? These motherfuckers play defense.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And able to haul it in is Kittle.
Who's that last time out?
20 before he's brought down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation.
Thank you.
And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Lance.
Nah, that's my fault.
Touchdown.
Right defense, you just got the inside. I did the right thing.
In the final seconds of the 1st half.
Safety I should have been on.
Riders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is how we go. This is the one-point game.
4 seconds.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this 1st half as the kick gets away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams.
Hey, what? I thought he had.
Sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski.
Isn't his ability supposed to prevent AI interceptions?
On what will be the final play in this 1st half.
I don't know about that.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I guess it's 1-on-1. I don't know. I have to read the ability.
Davis on Brandon Garden getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told him, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting.
Well, I like Adams, man.
Otherwise,
Nice.
things back a little bit.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught.
Mercedes Lewis will go. Well, I don't use time, bro. I like quality over quantity.
Example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Why that man breaking tackles?
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Rodgers to throw once more.
Oh, my God.
That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds. That time through the air. 35
I can see her right now. Giving me Davante Adams next year is going to be problems. because there's just going to be so many mismatches elsewhere.
First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pick.
Oh, good little turbo. Probably should have put Dillon in there.
Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line.
Boy, that man be making clutch little grabs.
Fortunately, it backfired against them.
He's getting a little fatigued. He's going to have to slow it down.
On this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And the ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Dillon. No gain on the play.
I don't get the fall forward.
On 4th and goal. They'll run forward with Dillon.
I don't get the fall forward. Come on, this game hates me. Oh, bro, it never fails, right? They don't like me. My man, the ball's in the end zone. Oh boy. Came with Madden, bro.
Offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Will they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's going to stay with this.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
See, Madden's still going to have their DUs. Like, they're still going to have their moments where they want the game to be close.
To throw, it's Lance.
I hit him too.
Find his man Samuel.
That's wild. I could have had the turbo, but I hesitated.
Deebo Samuel, 65 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. They're going to try and run. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And deep in his own territory. And now there's a scoop down by the
EA at its finest, bro.
bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard.
I don't want you to have no fun.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we
I don't even know what that dude's carry rating is.
Right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage.
Hold it to
but
3.
that's all. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard
could be calling
line.
me.
2nd and goal. Throwing now is Lance.
I'm not even playing. Hello? Yes, sir. Okay.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Gould able to tap out the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Oh, some BS.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Throwing now is Rodgers. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. 2nd and 5. Rodgers going to throw. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times for passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has now been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hello.
That's going to wind up a loss
Shit.
of a full 3 yards on first down.
What's up?
Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come
Hello?
up 2nd and 13.
Yeah. You for real?
That one looks like
You gonna bring me back to hell?
escaping the pressure right.
Huh?
And he will slide down with a good game.
You ain't bringing me back.
Nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
No damn well I ain't doing anything. That woman is just doing the most.
He has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Yeah.
That right there, Charles, I think is a perfect example of what they're scared of. They said, yeah, you can run. We know you can take off.
You better do what?
He got hit pretty hard there.
A lot of these young quarterbacks, they like to tell us that they become running backs when they take off. But they have to remember, at all times, they're quarterbacks. Protect yourself.
We got you.
Get out of bounds. Don't take that kind of hit.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises.
Yeah.
Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because
All right.
nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? Those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
Alright, fellas, I got some real life shit going on that I gotta handle. I will be back hopefully later, okay?